Hey everybody, welcome back. I'm Melissa Muir. This particular video is going to be a little bit different. Now, if you guys have been following me for about the last year and a half, you know that my journey has been just a little bit different. I've kind of taken a dive into maybe a little bit more holistic and spiritual side of things, kind of diving into the metaphysical, especially when it comes to the stones. And I'm so excited that this is going to kind of go along nicely with some of the jewelry that I'm designing and hopefully will be launching a little bit later this year. So I was quite excited when I had a new company reach out to me to do a review. Now this is a very different tool review from any that I've done before, because usually we're talking about jewelry tools. Well, this one is going to be talking about some tools for the soul. And this is a box that is a monthly box from Mindful Souls. And I have not opened this yet, so I don't know what's in it. However, I have seen a number of their things. Now, Mindful Souls reached out to me and said, hey, we've seen some of your work. We'd like to have you review one of our boxes. And I thought, well, that's kind of nice because it goes along with some of the things that I'm doing in my own life and incorporating some more mindfulness as well. So I readily agreed to this, and here we are today. And I'm really excited to open this up, show you what's inside, and maybe give you some of my thoughts, my first impressions, because like I said, I've never received a box like this before, and I have not yet opened this. Yeah. So first of all, they have given me a coupon code that will take an astounding 50% off of your order. So I'll make sure that I include the link just here on the screen, as well as the link and the coupon code down below in the description. So make sure you check those out. But the coupon code is Melissa F50. So check that out. Now, they gave me the option of a couple things to choose, and one of the things that I selected was a deck of cards. Now, there were a number of cards to choose from, and this one happens to be what they call soul bridges. This is something we actually really enjoy in my family. It's kind of a connection game. So in my family, sometimes when we're sitting around the dining room table, or maybe we're taking a nice long drive, I have a number of different books or decks of cards that are conversation starters. Well, this one is a little bit different. Oh, these are pretty cards. They're fun. So this card deck is a little bit different because it is going to be about soul connections. So we're going to take it to a little higher metaphysical level. So in case of this one, here's a play card, and it says, what warning label would you give for your life? Okay, here's another one that's a dream. If you could spend a day in someone else's life, whose life would you choose? So it's little cards like this that really allow my family and I to create a little deeper connection. This is a really fun thing. I also like to do these with friends, especially as we're trying to get to know each other. And even if you know somebody, doing cards like this is going to allow you to connect on a little deeper level. So I'm really excited to try these out with my family. So let's dive into the subscription box. Now, they have a monthly box, and I think, if I remember correctly from what I saw, they've actually been doing these for a couple of years, and they guarantee that each box is going to be different. And I saw where one person had received the same item in 2 different boxes, and all she did was reach out to them and they sent her another item. So I know that every now and then something will happen like that, but they seem to really be on top of some of that. So let's see what we have in here. It's a beautifully packaged box. Packaging is just gorgeous. I love stuff like this to begin with. And they're going to have a number of things. So first thing in here is going to be a card. And this looks like it's talking about the 7 chakras. Tells you a little bit about what to do and how to use that. Then they always include a sticker. I'm in love with that sticker. I'm gonna have to figure out where to put that baby. So they always have a very different sticker. And then I know that they also include a card that is an affirmation card, and people collect these. So let's look at this one. This is an affirmation for journaling. Okay, and it says, my words on paper have the power to transform, heal, and inspire. And so people will keep these different affirmation cards. As they gather the different boxes, they end up with a collection of these that then they can go through. All right, so next we have a guide that talks about what is included in this box, and it talks about each of the different elements. Ooh, I'm excited for this box. This is gonna be a fun one to open. So first thing we have in here is a notebook. Look how pretty this notebook is. Ooh, this is a nice high quality one. That's lovely. This cover is all padded and everything. Beautiful journal. So that'll be kind of exciting to go through. That's gorgeous. And then we have a number of other elements in here. Cute little packaging here. Look at these little bags. All right, so the first thing we have here, looks like we have a necklace with a crystal, and they did tell me that they always guarantee that the crystals they use are genuine stones. They're genuine crystals, so we're not going to see any of like the little fakey things coming in. So this is a necklace. Let's find out about this necklace. This says that this is a raw green fluorite necklace. It tells you what the intentions are, which in this case is clarity and harmony. The element is earth, and it goes along with your heart chakra. So it says, make your journaling even better with this harmonizer stone. The necklace can help you make sense of things, sort out thoughts, and change the way you see the world. So it's kind of fun that they send this already with an intention and everything like this. So how to use it? Wear it during your journaling and meditation practice, or as a daily accessory. So that's kind of fun. Next up, we'll open up the next little bag. This packaging is really fun. And in this one, what do we have? Oh, a bracelet. Oh, that's way cute. So we have this bracelet. It's got a little orbiter on it. Look at those. So this is a solar system bracelet, which I can definitely see. There's little stars and planets. And on here, it talks about the bracelet, and the intention is empowerment and manifestation. The elements, it doesn't really have one, and a chakra doesn't really belong to one since it's got a whole bunch of stuff. Like the sun in your own universe, this bracelet is all about making you the star of your own story and reminding you that you have the power to shape your life. So some pretty powerful intentions behind that. How to use: wear it daily as a reminder that you are the main character in your own life. So that's kind of powerful to be really mindful. So that goes along with the whole journaling thing as well. So let's look and see what we have next. So this particular little bag has a carnelian ring. Well, that's a pretty carnelian too. And it's adjustable, which is really kind of thoughtful as well. So the carnelian ring is creativity and drive. We all need that, especially in the jewelry studio. The element is fire, and the chakra is your sacral chakra. This is all about journaling for the future. As a fiery stone, carnelian can help you tap into inspiration, set clear goals, and find the motivation you need to make them come to life. And our how to use: put it on while you journal as a manifesting technique or plan for the future. You can also wear it throughout your workday to stay inspired and motivated. So that's kind of fun. All right, let's see anything else. Oh, we still got more stuff in here. So next thing, this one should be good. Ooh, that's a fun pen. So we have a pen here that has our stone mounted onto this. And this is an Amazonite stone pen. Love Amazonite. Self-expression and healing are the intentions. The element is water, and the chakra is a throat chakra, which actually really goes along very well with a pen and a journal. All right, what could be, or what more could you want for writing? A pen, naturally, and this one is truly unique. Amazonite is famous for its calming qualities and improve self-expression, clarity, and emotional relief. Now, how to use this? Pair it with your new mandala notebook for a journaling experience that lets you dive deeper into your inner world. So that's actually quite mindful and thoughtful. I thought that was a great pairing for this. And finally, we have just one last element in here, I believe. So this one feels full of fun stones, I can tell. And you know me, I love rocks. Oh, that's got a good collection in here. Look at that. All right, so we have a set of healing chakra stones. So that's really cool because that means that they're giving it to you for all of them. So our intentions are balance and insight. The elements are all earth, wind, fire, all of it. Okay, and water, of course, and all of the chakras as well. So make your journaling routine all about balance and well-being with this powerful set. When your chakras are in sync, you'll not only feel centered, but also gain deeper insights. You can place these directly on the journal while you write, or use them as a meaningful decor piece in a space where you often spend time with your friends and family. So this is all that was included in mine with the addition of our Soul Bridges card deck. But this is a very well curated little box, I feel. And you can tell that the intention that they've put behind this and pulled everything together very carefully. Now, what is my favorite part of this box? Oh my gosh, I'm not even quite sure. I think the journal paired with that really cool pen and the intentions behind that is really nice. But I like the feeling of all of this, the fact that they've pulled everything together with the intention of doing the journaling. I also think it will be a lot of fun to maybe even pull in some of these deck cards and actually just answer them myself here in this journal. So this is something I'm really excited about. I think I will definitely be subscribing to this box, at least for a little while, as I continue on this journey of mine to find kind of my deeper intention, especially as I work on some of the jewelry pieces that I've been adding to the collection that I'm working on. It's more along the metaphysical line, and that real true self-intention and finding oneself and kind of leveling up. So like I said, I was very excited. I know that this is a little bit different from what I've done. If you guys would like to do one of your own boxes, like I said, visit that link down below and use that coupon code. It'll give you half off. I think the boxes themselves are only around $40 or $50 maybe. So they're really not that bad. And after seeing this first box, I am quite impressed with what they've put together. If you've tried them before, or if you have any thoughts, I would love to hear them. Please drop those down in the comment section. And we'll see you guys next time. And hopefully I'll get to do this again, because this was definitely a lot of fun and a lot better than I expected it to be. So I would love to hear your thoughts. We'll see you guys later.